Commander, we have arrived at Jump Station. Next deploy. Greetings, everybody. This is Jose again. This is part 2 of the planetary series on the Northwind, the planet Northwind, home of the Northwind Highlanders. This part 2 will now start with Operation Guerrero. Northwind remained peaceful until 3057, in conjunction with Operation Guerrero and the Capellian offenses against House of the Federated Commonwealth. Chancellor Sun Tzu Liao dispatched Lauren Jaffrey to offer to recognize the independence of Northwind. Jaffrey, a Death Commander and a descendant of a former Highlander who remained with the CCAF, was on a covert operation to destroy the Highlanders, or at least deprive the Federated Commonwealth of their service. Jaffrey's mission was helped by the Highlanders' increasing dissatisfaction with the AFC. MacLeod's regiment was the only Highlander unit on the world when Jaffrey made his offer. The regiment was split, sparking a civil war with it. The 3rd Royal Guards were called in to help the Commonwealth supporters, but the pro-independence faction was able to hold out until Sterling's Fusiliers returned to help. The combined Highlander force destroyed the 3rd Royals. Northwind had achieved independence and became a bastion of stability in the Chaos March. The Jihad. In 3066, the Northwind Highlanders joined Jamie Wolfe's allied mercenary command, putting them in direct opposition to the Word of Blake and the expanding Word of Blake Protectorate. In September of 3067, 4 clan elders died under mysterious circumstances. The Highlanders, who were away from Northwind, immediately broke their contracts to return home to vote for new leaders. In December of 3067, Word of Blake naval forces jumped into Northwind systems as part of their jihad. Blake's naval assets began a blockade while ground assets seized the HPG station. The HPG station was taken offline on the 9th of November 3068, at the same time that rumors of an orbital bombardment of the planet's surface began to circulate. Word of Blake forces destroyed at least 2 jump ships belonging to the 1st Canary Highlanders, the Edinburgh Express and the Highland Courier. At the time, only Word of Blake ship identified was the WBS Hidden Meaning. The Word of Blake ceased to exert any control over Northwind on December 3077, when liberation forces from the Allied coalition arrived to find that Northwind population had evidently been victims of an elaborate long-term deception. The population believed that the Word of Blake had placed their world under an impenetrable blockade, a deception sustained through the word's destruction of all Northwind's satellite communications network, aerospace assets, and the planetary HPG. Instead of the world nuked from orbit like Outreach, the coalition forces instead found no word of presence in the system. The Dark Age. When the Jihad ended, Northwind joined Delvin Stone's Republic of the Sphere. However, by the end of December 3079, Northwind was one of more than 20 planets to have suffered an outbreak of the Redburn virus, and one of 8 to suffer from the infection rate of more than 150 out of 100,000 people, as well as a mortality rate of more than 30 per 10,000 infected from the virus. On the 7th of June 3133, Northwind was attacked by the Steel Wolves under the command of their new leader, Anastasia Kerensky, the granddaughter of Natasha Kerensky, the Black Widow's granddaughter. The Northwind Highlanders successfully repelled the attack, despite Terra Campbell's forces being distributed throughout the prefecture. Although the first major Steel Wolves action launched under the command of the former Clan in Exile warrior was a failure, Anastasia Kerensky would return to Northwind. Kerensky's second invasion of Northwind, launched on the 17th of February 3134, was no more successful than her first attack the year before, but did spark a chain of events that led ultimately to the death of Ezekiel Crow, the infamous Black Paladin, as well as prompting Krasinski to launch her subsequent attack on Terra. The planet's HPG station is one of the few working inside the Republic of the Sphere in 3135. After establishment of the Fortress Republic, Northwind stayed inside the wall, staying safe for most of a decade. However, in 3149, Delvin Stone bringing down the wall, and the Fortress Republic space was invaded by 2 clans and 2 states, including the Capellian Confederation. And by the end of 3150, they targeted Northwind, both to erase the historic stain in his history and to take her functional HPG. The Battle of Northwind, or Operation Clarity for the Capellans, was launched in November 3150. The Capellian forces, 3 CCAF regiments, and the Warhouse Emora outnumbered the defenders. Even the appearance of the new Highlander unit, the Grey Watch, a secret defensive regiment, or the arrival of Terra Campbell and her Highland battalion weren't enough to defeat the invaders, specifically when they received the assistance of 2 Kurita regiments, the 4th Darien regulars, and a new unit, the Hakak, in December. But both nations' units didn't cooperate, and the Republic agents managed to make them fight each other. After the Northwind APG station was blown, all the invaders retreated, ignoring only the upper parts of the complex were destroyed, and they could rebuild. And that takes us to 3150 and the Ill Clan. I hope you enjoyed this shorter video. I'm going to be doing a couple of different planets. I'm going to stay away from the capital planets. I'm going to target other planets that are viably interesting at the same time. So you won't be hearing about Tarkad or New Avalon or Luthien, even though I am a Draconis Combine in my 2 of my 5 units. But this is something I've been wanting to do. I don't see anyone else talking about the planets, so I decided to give this a try and see how it goes. Thank you all for the 43 subscribers that are now subscribed. And I believe my first BattleTech video is over 183 as of today when I do this recording. I appreciate the following, and I appreciate subscribers, and thank you much. Spread the word. And although you cannot comment on this, you can comment on the forums like Classic BattleTech and International BattleTech Alpha Strike, and the Central Florida BattleTech group, which I'm a part of, and I have posted videos to draw people to my videos. Just let me know what you guys think. That's all I have for you today. Have a good one, and may the word of Blake never hit your planet.